Edits are an addiction. I think they need to be studied. I know for a fact there's a guy in his underwear at the meme warfare department at the CIA turning out thousands of little darky war edits, trying to convince the average 18-year-old that war is cool and they should join the regiment of the Empire. But what if I told you that the same principle applies to any other thing, from cats to George Washington? But the most interesting is an obscure character from fiction, one you haven't seen in a while, one that gets you wondering, how powerful is this guy? Seriously, it's like, look at this pipsqueak. Probably can't even lift up a casual tire. But damn, this funk music making me think he can one-tap Goku. But I'll say this, you're not alone. Recently I came across an edit that I felt the aura from 10 reels away.
Right here, all your needs will be met.
In a prehistoric world, teeming with colossal creatures and unimaginable dangers, survival is a daily struggle. Yet, amidst the brutal landscape, one figure stands as a bastion of resilience, a testament to raw strength and unwavering determination. Today, we venture into the Cretaceous period to dissect the power of the patriarchy himself, Grug Croods. Just how strong is this caveman legend? Let's find out. And I just gotta say something here. However strong you think Mr. Grug Crood is, you're wrong. Okay, you are just wrong. He is stronger. He should not be this strong. Okay, I had no idea he was this strong. I just saw an edit and I wanted to power scale him. And then the more research I did into the character, it's actually insane about how strong this character is. So please watch throughout the entire video. Otherwise, I'm going to touch you, little bro. I'm going to touch you, little bro. You can't do nothing about it. He is the unyielding shield against the savage world, the bedrock upon which his family's survival is built. Grug Crood is not merely a caveman. He is the embodiment of primal strength, a force of nature honed by the relentless pressure of the world, where one misstep could mean extinction. Picture an oak tree, weathered by countless storms, its roots digging into the earth, unmovable and resolute. This is the essence of Grug Croods. His philosophy not articulated in elegant speeches, but etched into the sweat of his brow and the grit of his teeth. If we don't stick together, we're all gonna die. This mantra was forged in the fire of countless close calls, in the face of predators that dwarfed him, an environment that sought to crush him. As the protector of his clan, Grug learned that unity and sheer force were the only languages this world understood. His actions speak louder than any words. His core belief is clear: survival demands unwavering strength and familial bonds. It was through facing down extinction on a daily basis that Grug's incredible power became not just an asset, but a necessity. The origin of Grug's immense power seems intrinsically linked to his crude physiology and the environment he inhabits. The Croods as a species appears naturally more robust and resilient than modern humans. Adapted to withstand the harsh realities of their world, Grug, their patriarch, likely represents the pinnacle of these physical traits, honed further by constant struggle and need to protect his family. While not explicitly tied to a mystical event, his power is a testament of the evolutionary pressure of a brutal era, where only the strong can endure. Grug Croods' approach to any challenge is typically direct and relies on his overwhelming physical capabilities, super strength, Grug's most defining trait, allowing him to lift and manipulate objects of immense size and weight. And durability, he can withstand impacts and falls that would be fatal to any normal human. Despite his size, Grug demonstrates surprising speed and agility when the situation demands it, often in short bursts to protect his family. But most importantly, he has his protective instincts. His fierce determination to safeguard his family often pushes him to perform feats beyond his normal capabilities. Now let's delve into the numbers and truly grasp the extent of Grug's power, drawing upon incredible feats documented in the Cretaceous, fucking A, every time I look at this word, it's hard to read. Cretaceous period. Strength. Probably one of Grug's most powerful shows of force was in the cartoon version of the Croods, Dawn of the Croods. After being explained what weightlifting was, he trained for about a week or two. By the morning, he doubled his muscle mass, demonstrating that Grug has massive potential, similar to characters like Frieza, who with little training was able to make a gap between him and Goku in about like 4 months. After this drastic transformation, Grug, walking up getting ready for the day, tries to open his boulder door. It's easily twice his height, a hulking massive rock that would take several men to move. He reaches out, his hand dwarfed by the sheer size of the stone. Then with a casual touch, the boulder explodes into a pile of rock. The boulder, weighing several tons, is obliterated by Grug's touch. To shatter such a dense object, you need to exert a force of thousands of newtons, similar to the impact of a small car crash. A regular human exerts maybe 2 to 5 pounds of force per square inch in the casual touch, but Grug, with his immense strength, would easily multiply that by several times, maybe even rivaling the force of a speeding truck with a simple touch. After this feat, Grug walks outside, and the force of him taking a step launches him towards a mountain that's an undetermined distance away. This demonstrates that with little training, he is able to multiply his strength so fast that mere everyday motions like walking or touching things become difficult because he isn't used to the amount of strength that he has. I'm not sure exactly how much force this would be, but what I can tell you is that a full-powered punch or a kick from Grug in this state would be disastrous to anyone in his way. But wait, I am not done. A little later in the scene, Grug attempts to walk over to his wife, but due to the sheer strength, he creates massive cannon-like cracks in the ground with just trying to walk. Speed. While not explicitly quantified in terms of pure speed, Grug consistently reacts to and intercepts fast-moving threats such as prehistoric creatures lunging at his family. His reflexes and short bursts of speed allow him to move faster than any of these predators can react to in close quarters. While we can't assign a precise Mach number, his reaction time and agility suggest speeds comparable to well-trained human athletes, although with significantly more force behind his movements. If we use his Wank scaling when he's in his Super Grug form, that's what I'm going to call it, Super Grug form, when he's in his Super Grug form, I can just imagine how much of that force is able to translate into pure speed. So honestly, we haven't even seen the limits of his speed, durability. Grug has survived numerous impacts and falls from considerable heights, often without sustaining serious injury. He has withstood being thrown by large creatures and colliding with solid objects. While quantifying this is challenging without specific impact force data, his resilience suggests a durability capable of withstanding force equivalent to multiple high-speedy car crashes without fatal consequences. You can also upscale his durability based off his attack potency, which we're going to get into right now. Attack potency. Grug's attack potency directly scales off his immense strength. When he strikes, the force he can generate is capable of shattering large rocks, incapacitating massive creatures. If his kick can generate force equivalent to several kilograms of TNT, his punches and other strikes would be likely in similar range, capable of delivering concussive forces comparable to small explosive devices with each impact. If we use his feat from Dawn of the Croods, his super mega potential form, or Super Grug, Fat Grug, Max Tren Grug, if we use his feat from Dawn of the Croods, where he stepped and created a massive crack in the earth. Let's say the average adult is 180 pounds and takes a normal step. The force they would exert onto the ground is usually 1 to 1.5 times their body weight, so roughly 180 to 270 pounds of force. That's enough to walk around, but certainly not enough to crack the earth. To create those giant cracks in the ground, Grug is generating force far, far beyond a normal step. We're talking about forces that could shatter concrete and seriously deform solid earth. Based off visual effect, we can estimate that Grug's step is producing a force in the range of 50,000 to 100,000 pounds, or 25 to 50 tons. To put this in perspective, imagine a fully loaded 18-wheeler truck somehow managed to concentrate its entire weight into a single foot and stomp down. This is the kind of destructive power Grug is accidentally wielding by just walking. I want to say that again. He's simply just walking. Now it's time to estimate how much a full power kick from Grug would be. Well, the show doesn't show Grug kicking in this form. We can make an educated guess based off human physics. For a human, a full power kick, like from a martial artist, can generate forces anywhere from 5 to 10 times the force of a typical step. If we apply the same scaling to Grug's estimated step force, taking the lower end 50,000 pound step and multiplying it by 7, a mid-range factor for the kick, a full power kick from Grug could produce 350,000 pounds of force. Taking the higher end estimate, 100,000 pounds per step, and multiplying it by 7, a mid-range factor for a kick, a full powered kick could unleash up to 700,000 pounds of force. To truly grasp that, imagine being hit by a small, fully loaded freight train or a large commercial aircraft at low speed. This is the kind of impact we're talking about from Grug's full powered kick. To truly understand the explosive nature of that kind of impact, let's think about what else generates similar forces. If we compare it to a bomb, while not directly equivalent to TNT, 350 tons of force, or 700,000 pounds of force, is in the ballpark of the kinetic energy released by a small, tactical, conventional bomb. It's not a nuclear explosion, but it's far beyond anything you see from a typical demolition. Like the common MK-82 bomb going off at a very confined space, or a car crash on steroids. Imagine a full-force, high-speed, head-on collision between multiple large trucks, all concentrated their impact into a single point, or like a mini earthquake. The localized impact of such a kick could easily register on a seismograph nearby, creating ground tremors akin to very localized low-magnitude earthquakes. The ground wouldn't just crack, it would violently heave and rupture around the point of impact, sending shockwaves through the earth. Battle IQ. While not a master strategist, Grug possesses a primal and effective battle IQ centered around protecting his family. He utilizes his environment, leveraging his strength, and demonstrates a surprising level of adaptability in the face of danger. His tactics are often simple but brutally effective, prioritizing the safety of his loved ones above all else. This instinctual understanding of threats and his unwavering determination make him a formidable force in any encounter. So, what have we learned about Grug Croods, the patriarch of this brutal and beautiful world? He's not just strong, he is a primal force of nature. With each accidental step, he unleashes forces comparable to multi-ton trucks at full power. His kicks can generate off astonishing 700,000 pounds of force, an impact akin to 500-pound tactical bombs going off, or a localized earthquake. His durability allows him to shrug off impacts that would obliterate lesser beings, and his battle IQ, though instinctual, is perfectly honed for survival. Grug Croods stands as a living testament to sheer, unyielding power, a guardian carved from the very essence of the Cretaceous period, providing that sometimes the most profound strength isn't about technique, but it's also about the unbreakable will to protect what you love. He is, without a doubt, a true primal powerhouse. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you were also surprised about how OP this beast is, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a subscribe. You know what to do. I explained this in the last video. Every comment is like a nuclear bomb condensed into a little orb that you can put in your car and drive for 1,000,000 years. Okay, every comment, every like is like perfect form of energy. Pure. The greatest form. Clean form. So clean. The scrubbers are clear. That's how clean this shit is, okay? I need you guys to like, I need you guys to comment. Thank you so much. Peace.